I'll cry every time I see these empty rooms. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna think back when they were little and when the house was alive.
Hey! The 15-Minute Morning Show podcast. We're all here. Oh, we've got a treat today. Scotty B in the other room.
Hi.
Hi, Scotty
Hello.
B. There's Gandhi.
Hello.
There's Gary.
What up?
There's Greg T, the frat
I wasn't expecting that. I was speaking more than wah, wah, wah.
boy. And here's Danielle.
Yay!
And there's Straight Nate. And here we go. Greg T wants to do a podcast with penguins.
Penguins, we love
Yeah,
penguins.
that's good. Yes,
Especially when they're in the
penguins.
basement watching movies.
Yeah. What are the best penguin movies you've ever seen?
Watch the penguins, yeah.
There you go.
I only watched the Penguin movie in the dark in my basement.
Oh,
The penguins of Madagascar. Great.
oh, they're always good.
Yeah.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Oh my God! I saw the feeding of the penguins this weekend at the Jenkinson's Aquarium. It was a
Not
very
a
interesting
movie.
thing.
There you go.
Not a movie, but it's penguin related.
It is. It's penguin adjacent. So how are you, T? What brings you into our studio today?
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, for real. So, did you guys see the ending of Ted Lasso?
Yes.
No.
I didn't see it yet, and you can't mention it because you'll ruin it for
Don't ruin
everybody.
it. Don't ruin
Okay,
it.
I won't ruin it.
Yeah.
Then don't talk about it.
But I want to say
You're going to ruin it. You're going to
I
ruin
promise
it.
I won't. I promise I won't. But something happened to me after I watched the movie. I watched the series. I cried.
Me too.
You did?
Yep.
Well, that's okay.
But
You're supposed to.
But I've been feeling lately that I've been crying more than usual.
Well, your girls are getting older. It's
Something's
like, you know,
happening. Yeah, I don't know what's happening to me.
You're more emotional. You're in touch with your emotions.
I feel
No,
like...
we've known you for years. You cry a lot.
But there's a lot more going on now. I feel like, and I'm so glad we're doing this, because you know what happened the other day? I needed a friend. I didn't know who to call. I really didn't. Because I needed to talk to someone that could like relate with what I was going on.
You could have
what's going
called
on.
me, you know.
Not married,
no.
not have kids,
Okay.
no good.
You could call me.
And Scary has kind of a cold heart.
Well, yeah, right. He has no patience for little kids and family talk.
Right.
But like, I feel like when a man, gets to a certain age and then they start to feel like they're
Emasculated?
getting older. You start to feel like this weakness, but I don't want to be weak, and I want to be strong.
May
and
I
that's
address this, please?
Tell me.
This is a very good point.
Yes.
Being an older gentleman,
yes.
I think it's the opposite. I think being able to show your emotions is a strength.
Totally.
Being able to show vulnerability is a strength.
Totally.
And you know what? Your younger years were spent trying to cover those things up
Right.
and hide them. You can be you. You don't have to bow down to anyone else's expectations of how you should react or act or respond to anything that happens to you in life. You just go with what you naturally feel. It sometimes may be a sign that maybe you do have some issues you want to work on.
Right.
And that's okay.
Yes, okay.
At least you see the sign.
Right.
When you're younger, you're not allowed to see those signs because you're not allowing yourself to show vulnerability.
I got to tell you, Elvis, I think that you're absolutely correct because I started thinking about it. Like, has my lifestyle of living, wild and crazy and fun, like all of a sudden that was being silly. Now everything's like this mature thing came on, and now I'm like, wow, I'm a man, and now I'm getting older, and now it all came back to me, and I'm thinking, wow, like life just got serious, and it got scary, and now I'm frightened.
Life is still playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand where you're coming from because your kids are around the age of my
Right.
kids, and they're going to be taking their next steps.
Yeah.
They're going to start leaving, and they're dating, and there's
Right.
and it's a lot, and emotionally, it means so many things, and it's tough.
Yep.
You're excited about it, and it's awesome, but at the same time, you're a mess.
So, question from Gandhi and Nate and Scary.
Yeah.
To Greg T.
Yes.
And Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
And who else has kids?
Scotty
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Froggy.
What will life be when you are totally empty nesting? Have you thought that through?
Yes.
Or is it something you should actually plan for, or just let it happen?
I think I'm just going to let it happen because Sheldon keeps saying this to me. Hey, honey, look at this. And he points at himself. I go, what? This is what you're going to be left with when they all leave the house. But I laugh.
That's not so bad.
But we always talk about like other things we want to do and traveling and, a lot of things. So my mom says there are different phases in life, and you start out single and having fun or whatever, and then if you decide to get married and have children, that's a totally different phase, and then you're like this kind of like single, living on your own person again when the kids leave the nest. And she said that's totally different. So there's all these different stages, and I don't think you can plan for everything because life is what happens when you make plans.
Well, with home and rent prices, I think the kids might be with you longer
And
than you
I'm
think.
fine with that. If Spencer wants to come back home, and live home for a while, I am absolutely fine with that.
I feel like my parents had a renaissance once we got out of the house. They went everywhere. They did everything. They lived their lives. They loved it, and they have really not stopped.
Yeah.
My dad kind of has now, but aside from that, they did everything in the world. So we were like, damn, you never took us anywhere. What the hell?
Yeah, my parents have never been so active in their lives. After the three of us got out of the house, now they travel everywhere. They're always on vacation with their friends. They actually are living their best lives now than they were, 15 years ago.
So, Gregory, what's it going to be like when all the girls are gone?
I don't
It's you
know,
and
man.
Trish
I don't.
in the stately mansion, suburban New Jersey.
I think we just sell the house and downgrade and just like go into like a condo and call it a day.
Why not?
A lot of people do that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because
That's a
what
good
am I going to
plan.
need in all these empty rooms and walk around? And with me, like I'll cry every time I see these empty rooms. I'm going to be like, I'm going to think back when everybody was when they were little and when the house was alive.
Then you'll
And
be in a little condo crying because you have no room.
I can't believe this has happened to me. Like, how did life go by so damn fast? And now all of a sudden it's like, there you are. I wanted to slow down. Like, I want to go back and get 3 more years. I need like 3 years just to go back and have like a moment again.
What would you
it's
do
unfair.
with the 3 years? What would you do with the 3 years?
I don't. I'm crying. I don't
You know
want
what
to
you
cry.
could do? You could join me and your daughters at the bar and
No.
come and have a drink with us.
Because hangs out with younger girls at the bar.
That's
Very
what you told.
awkward.
He's
So there's
trying
a
to
chance.
take everybody's kids to the bar.
There's a good chance wherever Scary's having a drink, young girls are there too.
Your daughters will be there.
I just. I
Yeah, we
want.
can invite your daughters and Scotty B's daughters to the bar with Scary.
No, thank you.
Uncle Scary's
Uncle
Tavern.
Scary's
Giggity,
buying.
giggity, giggity, Unreal. I swear, if he's
Stop.
buying Jada and Ella a drink at the bar, it's really going to be major problems. Major.
They're hanging out with Uncle Scary.
Oh my God.
Funkle Scary.
No,
I'll be
no.
watching over them. You should be
Oh,
proud
yeah,
of me.
that's what you'll be
I
doing.
bet.
It's just, how come they haven't invented a way to stop life from going so
Well,
fast?
they haven't. You know what? That's a good question, but I mean, it's not reality.
It's not.
It's reality. You know what? As soon as you just buy into what's going to happen anyway, then you'll be much better off.
I just
have.
always thought I was going to do. So, okay, I'm glad you said that you have. So, how did you adjust to that? Like, did you look yourself in the mirror one day and be like, it's okay? Like, what did
Yeah.
you do? Tell
Well,
me.
well, okay, what's the other choice? I mean,
Right.
it's logical. I have no choice. I can't stop the hands of time, so I might as well just kind of surf on it. You know,
That's it.
This is the way it is. I'm loving it. I don't mind thinking about how I'm in the last phase of my life, basically.
But, like-
I'm approaching it anyway.
We all had so many great times, so many great moments. And, like, I'm not saying that we can't still have those, but I just miss them. And I think, like, I didn't stop and slow down for a second, And now it's like, here it is. And I want to go back.
But there's going to be more great moments.
Yeah, there's going to be tons of cool
That's-
stuff, like watching them graduate, get their first
Yeah.
job.
But arguably, we've all lived half of our lives,
Grandkids are
right?
on the way.
Yeah.
But we've lived half of our
I
lives.
hate when people say that.
It's true,
Oh,
though. We're not going to live to be
true.
100,
It's
right?
true.
So,
No,
like,
you're not going to live that long.
right. So, look, you think back at 50,
this
it went
anxiety.
so fast. And now it's like, how many more do you have, really? Like,
See, you can't go back, but you can enjoy every moment you have going.
Because you don't want to. What you're doing now is you're worried about everything. And
I am.
So you're not enjoying anything.
I'm not.
And then later on in life, you're going to say, "Shit, why didn't I enjoy it when I could have?"
I'm
Yeah,
carrying
you're
the weight
kinda
of.
fucking yourself right now.
You'll ruin your future worrying about trying to stop stop everything that's happening and
Yeah.
go back to the past.
Yeah, and I can't figure that out, and I
what?
can't say to myself, like, oh my God, what happened? Like,
Greg, you're not alone in thinking this way. A lot of people are, but this life that you're living is in your head. You need to get out of your head.
I know I don't know how to do it.
Well,
I want to.
you figure that. Hold on. You got to figure it out. You need to get out of your head
Yeah.
and into the world.
I
Get
don't
out
know.
there. And so if you croak tomorrow, you can say, "Hey, well, about today, I had a great day today.
Yeah.
It was great." You need just day by day. You'll be fine.
I don't know, man. I know that you're supposed to be fine. I know there's so many things to look forward to. I get it. I just want to go back and
I
get
want
3
you
more
to
years.
read back to the text messages that you texted me, a series of them, the day after we went to the Blink 182 show.
Right,
What
it
did
was
you
fun.
say?
No.
You were like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
so needed that last night.
Right.
It took me back. We did A, B, and C. I thought about all those times, and so you had a great night.
I did.
So why don't you live in the moment?
Greg
but
T.
yes.
How old are you now?
I tell everybody I'm just 40.
Why? You need to own up to your age because that
Gives a shit.
your
T.
age is how old you are.
He'll be
and there's
52.
nothing you can
In
change
2
about
weeks,
that.
he'll be 52.
No, I was born in 1982. Yes, I was.
70.
Wait, so you're younger than Nate?
No, but can't you forget? But Elvis, think about this. You knew me when I was like a little tiny nothing, and think about where did the time go? I'm 50. Does that ever hit you? Like Greg T is 50.
I'm almost 60.
Oh, I can't do it.
I will be 60 very soon.
Okay, Greg T, you want 3
can't
more
do it, man.
years? What if I told you that you were only living to 60, right? But now you get to live to 63. Enjoy the time in front of you, man.
I know that's easy
right,
to
man.
say. I guess it's easy to say.
Hey, you could always have more babies.
I just never. No, I can't. I've been
Make some
snipped.
more.
No, I've been cut. My
don't do that.
my nuts are cut.
Adopt your
You cannot
schnauzer.
do that.
No, they cannot do that.
I just never thought that Greg T would be getting old. That's the problem.
Everybody gets old.
I know,
You
but
want to get old.
The
But Greg
alternative
T-
is to
Well,
drop
speak
dead.
for yourself.
Yeah, he's
You wanna
speaking about
die?
himself in the third place. The third
Can we
person.
hear from Scotty B? Scotty, what are your observations with this right now? Because you're kind of in the same.
I mean, I'm kind of with him. You know, when I see my kids as they're getting older, and you know, my older one has 2 more years, and then she's going to college, and it's just the thing that gets me the most is I should not look at Facebook memories that pop up every morning.
Why not?
Because I see my kids when they're like 2, 3, 4. I saw one from, oh my God, they were practicing for a dance recital, and Taylor Swift's "Never Grow Up" was behind it, and I was bawling on the toilet, snot pouring out of my nose.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I agree with Greg T that you know, life is just blowing by, and you do have to enjoy every moment of it. But I mean, it makes me really sad that it has gone by so fast, and to see my, you know.
But then you gotta move on. Life is blowing by whether you like it or not. The
I guess.
sun's going to come up tomorrow and it's going to go down tomorrow night. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
I
So enjoy the day.
I just
Enjoy
look
life.
at my girls. Every time I look at them, I just start tearing up.
I know, but I think that's part of. I think that's all part of it. I mean, I think you have times with your families that you're having a great time and it's blah blah blah, and then you look at pictures and you go, "Holy shit! Remember when they were that little?" And then you bawl your eyes out. It's all part of the process.
So maybe we shouldn't look at pictures? Is that it?
No, it's part of the
make me
process.
do something naked. I gotta be like a kid again.
We don't want to
You
see
wanna
that
be
anymore.
naked in my pool?
Yeah, I want to be naked in a pool. I want to pick stuff up with my ass. Like, I want to eat something, throw up. I want to be running into walls.
We're going to
These
feed you
things-
Epicac.
But here's
Yes,
the thing.
yes.
When,
Do it
at
to
the
me, do it.
At the time you were doing those things, you said, "I can't do this anymore."
I
have
know,
to
but
be
now I
done
want to go
with it."
back. I want you to throw darts at me. And
No, you don't.
Come on.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You do not. You have a great life ahead of you.
Can
and
you
you're
grill some meat on his ass?
Yes. Come on. Make me. Come on,
I'll eat
Elvis.
it.
We need a good skirt steak.
Make me sit on a George
By the way,
Foreman
if you're
grill.
wondering what we're talking about, these are all things he has done on the show
Yes.
in the past.
Yes.
But it's done.
Rump roast.
It's done. And as soon as you buy into that, then you're free to go live your life. We got to get out of here. Good luck
Love
to
you,
you.
Thank you.
Good
Good luck,
Thank you.
Scotty
Love you,
B.
T.
I
Thank
needed
you.
this moment.
Danielle,
Thank you, guys.
You guys are doing great. You're doing better than you think. Give yourself some credit.